Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, rather. It is currently 1:23 p.m. here in Texas, North Texas, that is. It is July 4th, so all of my fellow Americans, I hope you're safe out there. I hope you have a good time, don't drink and drive, and be mindful of animals when you're popping off fireworks. Just a few words of wisdom, I guess I could say. Today, I was sitting here looking through my snuff box and all my little collection here to see what I wanted to review. And I was really hesitant and jumping back and forth. But I think I'm going to go for the Jaxons 1869. Jaxons 1869, Jaxons Snuff. I got the big can. I think this only comes in the big can, actually. I think they used to come in tap boxes similar to this one, which these tap boxes suck, in my opinion. But I went for the big, all they had available on tote was the big can here. I believe it's 20 grams. Jaxons Snuff 1869. Paddle, hanky, snuff, here we go. Before I get into it, get that drink out of the way. On toque, it says that the Jaxons 1869 is a light brown SP, finely ground, high quality snuff with a hint of menthol and eucalyptus flavor. Presented in a large tin wrapped and sealed, over 20 grams of snuff inside. Obviously, I've already been getting into this a little bit. So, let's get into it while I'm on camera here. I've gotten into this quite a bit, actually, because whenever I got this, it was full to the brim. It was like going everywhere. I hope you can see it. I need to figure out a better way for videos if I'm going to do this more regularly. It's a nice medium to light brown snuff, good moisture. Let me see if I can see. You can kind of see here, good and clumpy. Trying to get out of the frame so it'll zoom in. Good and clumpy, moist and fluffy a little bit. Let's see what I get with the smell. Let me pack some of this down so that way I'm not spilling it all over myself. Okay. It smells a little bit citrusy. I can smell the menthol. I can smell the eucalyptus. It smells great, in my opinion. I already like this snuff, I know. And what I've decided I'm going to start doing with the nicotine thing, I talked about it in my last video with nicotine. Whenever I do snuff, sometimes it takes a little bit for the nicotine to kick in for me. It doesn't hit me right away as far as the effects of nicotine. So what I've done is I'm going to start trying some snuff before I make the video to be able to tell about the nicotine. And the nicotine in this is pretty good. It's probably, medium-ish, I got to kind of, with all of these, I kind of got to shovel some in. There is one snuff, though, that I have that I'm not going to talk about yet. There's one snuff that I tried that totally had a lot of nicotine in it. Caught me off guard. I may do a review of that later today. I'm not sure. But this one's a good medium nicotine. Anyway, let's have a go at it. Got my paddle here. I probably should have reviewed the hedges before I reviewed this one, but everybody has a review of the hedges. Everybody does. The hedges is a great snuff. I've been on the hedges quite a lot. Hedges and this one, I kind of been alternating between the Jaxons, the hedges, the Radfords, and the BM. I've been going in circles with those. All of them are just exceptional snuffs. I like menthols. I've already had some of the non-mentholated snuffs. They're good. They're okay. They're not what I want in my pocket for the entirety of the day, right? Anyway, I need to shut up. Let's shut up. Let's get a good one here. Got a good little hit here. Cheers, everybody. Happy 4th. All right. Let's get another one here. All right. Let's see where that takes me here. Good mentholated blast. Got a little citrus in there. Making my eyes water a little bit. I just cleaned my nose out with saline. I've been using saline. I've been using a little bit of Afrin off and on to keep my nose nice and clean, nice and clear. Let's do another one. I get some citrus out of this. I get some menthol, and I get some eucalyptus. It's pretty cold. However, I think the Jaxons 1869, I think it's really, really similar to the Hedges. And I could be making stuff up here. I don't know if I've heard anybody else talk about how they're similar. They're extremely similar in that the Hedges has a high amount of citrus. I get a lot of citrus out of it, and a lot of eucalyptus, right? There is menthol in the Hedges. Very citrusy, very eucalyptusy, medium menthol on the Hedges. On the Jaxons, it's lower citrus, high eucalyptus, high menthol. Very, very similar snuffs, though. Very similar snuff. In fact, this is the Jaxons. I got my can of Hedges right here. Hedges. So I'm not making a mess. You got Hedges. You got Jaxon. I don't know if if it's gonna zoom in on it or what. Hopefully. The Hedges is lighter than the Jaxons, lighter colored, but yeah, I get a lot more citrus out of the Hedges. I really do. I get a lot more citrus, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, they're both awesome in my opinion. I really don't know which one I like better, because I need to also start rating these snuffs on what Jordan thinks as them being on a scale of like 1. Maybe we'll go 1 to 10 on my range of liking it, right? I'd say the Jaxon is for me personally, is a solid 9. I like it a lot. I love it, to be honest with you. Great snuff. I think I like the Hedges a bit better, but like for me, if I was to grab one or the other one throughout the day, I'm going to be happy. You know what I mean? I'm going to be happy. They're both great snuffs. So, let's tap down this Jaxon again. We'll give it a little pinch here. Got a little hair on my finger here. Take a good pinch. What can I say, guys? Jaxon's 1869. It's an awesome snuff. Again, it says it's a light brown SP finely ground with a hint of menthol and eucalyptus. I don't know about a hint of menthol and eucalyptus. It's a pretty good blast of menthol and eucalyptus. But it's a great snuff. There's not much more I can say about it. I tried to look online for some history or some stuff that talks about Jaxons, and I couldn't find a whole lot, to be honest with you. So I won't try to make a fool of myself. But I don't know who manufactures it. I'm sure if you know who manufactures it, please put it down in the comments. Have no clue who manufactures it. Again, with the tin that you slide off, I would rather have a tin like this, but I just want threads, man. I want threads. I know Toke has got threads on their not their tap tins, but on their tin cans. I think all snuff should have threads. The Radfords. I'm not going to go into what I think about it, other than it's excellent. The Radfords, this can, every time I smush it back on, I'm sure you guys know, this can is hard as hell to get off the lid. It is, you got to sit there and pry on it and turn it, and it is a difficult snuff to get off. I like that, but in times when I'm in a hurry, I don't want to sit there for 3 minutes, 5 minutes trying to pry this tin off, you know. But, you know, having it upside down doesn't scare me. I can slide it in my pocket, it doesn't scare me. I'm not worried it's going to crack open. As many of my fellow Americans know here, that with this kind of snuff, it is hard to come by in the States. We have to order this stuff and wait a month, 2 months to get it. So I'm scared that if one of these cracks open and spills everywhere, I'm just going to be so bummed about it. Even though it's cheap, this Jaxons 1869, I think was like $4 for this 25, 20 gram can, whatever. Radford's was even cheaper. Still, it's a hard thing to come by. Guys, anybody listening who manufactures snuff, give us some threads on all the cans. Give us some threads on all the cans. Come on, guys. I'm ranting, guys. I'm sorry. Great snuff, guys. I think I said I gave it an 8 or a 9, whatever, on a scale of 1 to 10. Excellent stuff. If you like menthols, try it. If you don't like menthols, do not try it, because you won't like it. Period. So that's all I got for this review. I hope you guys all enjoyed it and all that jazz. Please, I hear it on every YouTube video, and to some degree it gets a little bit annoying, but I understand now a little bit better why people say it. But please like and please subscribe, share the video, all of that stuff. More importantly though, and I'll probably say this in just about every video, go watch Simply Snuff. Go watch Today's Snuff. Go watch the Yorkshire Piper. There's some other ones. Go watch Uncle Squinty. Watch their videos. They know more about the stuff than I do. I'm just a guy who's got into snuff, and I'm still a newbie to snuff. So anyway, thank you guys for your support. Happy 4th of July. Be safe out there. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. Thank you all. Have a good one.